So welcome back to Apple Car Audio. Today we've got this PCM3.1 in from this Porsche Macan. We're going to be putting the Integrated Automotive kit in, what's this one here, into this PCM unit. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. So radio's out the dash. Let's make a start on this. Back of the unit, you've got two screws at the top up here. This is using the T8 screwdriver. So we'll take these out quickly. So once you've got them two out there, you'll go onto the back side. You'll notice there's two more at the bottom. They're just behind these little tiny cutouts here. There you go, so that's the front one, sorry, the bottom one, and that's the top one, so difference in length. On the side you've got two clips, one here, same on the other side. So you just get your little T8 tool again, put a little bit of pressure on. Now, the front panel comes out by lifting up and then hooking backwards from the very top. There's two little hooks. Once you get them out, you're fine. Now down the back of the screen, see if you can see it there, there's two little ribbon cables. Now you've got to disconnect these by reaching down the back, flicking out the tabs. It can be a little bit tricky. Once you get it, it's alright. And then two, let's release that. So there you go, there's your two little tab connectors here. Undo these three screws here, so 1, 2 and 3. Now this is a DAB model, and on the DAB model, we've seen it before where people actually just bring the wire out here and they disconnect this bit here and they leave it dangling loose. It's not the correct way to install it. What we actually tend to do is we set up and we cut a panel out the back of the radio. So what we do is we cut this area here. So just put a nice little slot cut in there, and that's going to be where we bring the cable out for the power to connect into the factory connector here. Hold the case backwards, push down back, flip the radio up. From here you've got the drive. We disconnect the CD drive quickly. There's a reason for this, so you can go away and cut the panel at the back. We're going to put risers on this point here so we can lift the actual board out of it. So inside Scott's kit that he makes here, let's get it open. You'll notice, so we'll quickly unpackage it. Just a bit of filling. There's your main PCM board for CarPlay. Now when that goes in, that's going to go in that way. We're going to salvage these connectors, they're going to go onto these parts here of the board. So we'll start with taking the cables out. Again, T8 screws. .5 mm head, fits in perfectly. So we'll start with the CD drive to start with. So again, remember, two small screws, they went to the top. The very back here, two more screws. These are the standard length screws, these ones. So put the board somewhere safe, put that there. Right, so what we're going to do is put the CD drive back in first, like I said before. So again, make sure that the gold part of the connector, not the blue side. The gold side's pointing towards you. Sorry, my bad. My bad, sorry. Apologise for that. The blue bit is towards the casing. That was on me then, I apologise, nearly cocked up. Done that one before. If you do that mistake, you'll find that when you first put the drive back in, you'll actually have no CD option or aux option on the radio. That way you have to then take it all apart again. Like I say, I've done that before. Not enjoyable. So once it's in, you'll see that you've got a blue stripe at the bottom there. Next one, top board. Now, if you start by doing the back one first, so you do it in reverse, it's actually easier. So if you sit this up here, so blue stripe on this one to the back. Make sure the tabs are lifted before you start again. A little bit more. There we go. So now we're back from cutting, so I'll show you the back of it. So what we've done is we've cut a slot in the back of the actual casing down here. So you can see it a little bit better there, and we've actually put some, it's like a plastic protector that we use. This is stopping the wires chafing down the line. So we've also pre-installed the cables where we've been gone, so these are the original cables there on the board, and all the mounts are in place from before. So what we're going to do now is start fitting certain parts back together again. Make sure you put your cables through that slot there and in that slot there as well.